Hello everyone, it's Simmer Emily here, and welcome back to part 2 of the family home speed build. In the last part, if you missed it, we did the building of the house and we also did the landscaping around the house. If you did miss it and you'd like to watch it, I will have a little card up in the corner for you to click on, and I'll also have it down in the description box below, so you can go check that out. But in this part, we are going to be furnishing the rest of the house. I'm super excited for you guys to see the finished look. I put so much time into this house, it's not even funny. Like, I really wanted it to just look as good as it possibly could, so I put a lot of clutter around the house, and I just really wanted to make it something that you guys would love. Like I mentioned in the previous video, this house is available for download on the gallery. You can find it by searching #SimmerEmily or by going to my page, which is at EmilyTheGreat11, and you can find it there. It has no custom content in it, but it does use a few different packs that go along with The Sims 4. I'm not exactly sure what all they have, but I don't really have that many to talk about, so it does have it listed on the gallery if you do decide that you want to download this house. But for this living room, I was actually kind of having a little bit of a hard time decorating it because I'm just not used to this kind of shape for a living room. It was very long and also like short, if that makes sense. You guys know what I mean. You can see what it looks like, but it was kind of difficult just trying to figure out where to place everything. But I think the way that I did it in the end actually turned out pretty good. So I am pretty happy with how the living room turned out, and actually the rest of the house. The whole house altogether, I just really love it, and I'm actually using this house for my current household that I've been playing off camera. I love that family, and I really wanted to build a house for them, and this house is perfect. It does have the living room, kitchen, dining room, the foyer, whatever it's called, and it also has a study. Did I say a sunroom? It has a sunroom also, all on the first floor, and on the second floor it has 3 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms, and then I also added a half bathroom on the first floor as well, just because I like to have the half bathroom, so then every time my sim has to go to the bathroom, they do not have to run upstairs. But this kitchen, it was actually really big, and I love huge kitchens. I love them. And this kitchen just made me feel, it just has that like homey vibe to it, and I really love it. Also, that window, that bay window that I always use, I love using it in the kitchen and then just putting plants in it. I just think it's so beautiful. I dream to have one of those in my house someday, especially in front of my sink like that. So I really love it, and you guys can tell because I always put it in every single house that I build. At least that's what it feels like. But I felt like the kitchen area was just too open, and I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I just felt like there was too much space, so I ended up adding in a bar area and just kind of trying to use up all of the space to the best of my ability. Like, I wanted to fill it but not overfill it, but I also wanted it to, you know, have that cozy kind of feel to it, if you guys know what I mean. Hopefully that makes sense. So I just added a lot of clutter everywhere. I'm pretty sure I said that I did that before, but I really did add a lot of clutter. I just wanted this house to have its own kind of character to it, and I wanted you guys to kind of envision the type of Sims that would live here. And whenever I'm building a house, that's what I do. I'm always like trying to figure out, okay, what kind of sim is going to live here? Is it going to be like an artsy sim, a very home, like family oriented sim? I just kind of like to do that because I feel like it makes it a lot easier when I am trying to decorate, because then I kind of have like a style to go with. So now I'm going on to the dining room, and I love how the dining room turned out. It is so cute. I really wanted to incorporate colors on the walls and everything, and also little splashes of color in the actual decoration. So as you guys can see, I have the blue, like the tealish walls, and then we have yellow chairs as like accent colors, and then white, and I just think that it all really tied together really nicely. And then I just put a few things. I felt like if it was just the table and chairs, it was just gonna be like not enough stuff in this room, so I wanted to add a little bit more, so I added some plants, and later on I will come back and actually add in like a hutch or like a chinaware cabinet type of thing. Moving on to the office area, I wanted to keep that like homey vibe to it, so I definitely incorporated a lot of darker colors, and I switched out the couches from the living room. I felt like they were a little too fancy for the living room, but I moved one of the couches into the study area because I wanted it to actually look a little more fancy. I just wanted it to have that, I don't know, just like a classic study type of vibe. Every time that I think of like a home office, I usually think of like a dark red color on the walls like it is here, and then like a nice brown bookshelf, and just like plants, and just very deep colors. Not necessarily like super dark colors, but just deep, and I don't know, that's just what I envision every time that I think of a home office. I mean, obviously they have like the more modern type, but I wanted to keep it a little bit more on the like darker side, I guess. Moving on to the sunroom, I wanted to incorporate a lot of really bright and fun colors into this room, so that's exactly what I did. As you guys can see, I did switch out the windows to those really huge windows that go from floor to ceiling. I thought, you know, it's a sunroom, might as well make it look like one. I did end up actually just doing the one wall though. I will soon remove the windows right there. Wow. But I did just do the one wall with windows just because I felt like it was too awkward. It looked awkward on the outside for all of the other walls to have windows. But I still think that it's super cute, and it lets in a whole lot of light still. And the view from where this house is placed is stunning. It's so beautiful. I'm pretty sure that there is a screenshot that you guys will see at the end, and it's amazing. Moving on to the backyard, I wanted to, you know, make it a nice little hangout area, so I added in that table with some chairs around it, a nice grill, some decorations all around. I really like that fountain also going into the pool. I think that that was a great, like, just an extra touch to everything to make it look a little bit more extra, you know. But the backyard was a little awkward just because there was so much space and I didn't really know exactly what to do with all of it, so I kind of just like filled it up with whatever. I was trying to find different decorations to put everywhere, and also that is a really large and in charge back porch, if I do say so myself. Like, I don't think I've ever had a back porch that big. I do know people with back porches that are large like that, but most of the time they do a lot of entertaining. So maybe this family does a lot with entertaining. Also a very big front porch. I didn't really know exactly what to do with that, so I kind of just put a nice bench, some flowers, and, you know, made it look pretty. That's basically it for the outside though. And then for the upstairs, this is where I'm going to actually switch around some things. You guys will see I switched around a couple rooms and things like that. This hallway area is actually very big, and I feel like you could do a lot with it. I just didn't really know what to do with it. So you guys will see here in a second exactly what I do. I added a lot of decorations and tried to fill up the space, and the way that the windows were placed, on the inside they looked a little awkward, but on the outside they looked just fine. So I was like, do I put something on the wall there, or is that too much? But I just ended up adding in that little bookshelf with some plants on it. I feel like I add a lot of plants into my houses. It's kind of crazy. So here I am actually adding on the half bathroom area. I really wanted a half bathroom for this house just because I was kind of worried that, you know, the guests were all going to have to go upstairs if they had to go to the bathroom, or the Sims. It's really just more for like the ease when playing the game, because then your Sims aren't going to have to go upstairs and they're all not going to have to share one bathroom, although I did end up adding a second bathroom. So this is the first one. It's a full bathroom, you know, the whole shebang with the bathtub that also doubles as a shower, and then the toilet and sink. That is in this bathroom. And then I was trying to figure out, I wanted to do a master bedroom with an ensuite bathroom, and I didn't know which bedroom I wanted to use for that. So you guys will see, you know, as always, you guys will see what I end up doing. But right now I'm working on just like a teenage girl's bedroom. I thought, you know, even if it wasn't a teenage girl, it could still work for like a child, or even like, I don't know, a young adult that still is living at home trying to figure out her life. Hashtag me. But I just think that the bedroom's super cute. Obviously you can change it if you don't have like a girl that would work in that room or anything. And then this room was originally going to be the master bedroom, but I ended up changing my mind because the other bedroom was actually a lot bigger. So I did change it. So the master bedroom, I just put, you know, all matching furniture in there. The basic master bedroom, I guess, it's nothing like over the top or anything like that. I just kind of, you know, added some decorations, made it very plain, to be honest. It was actually pretty plain. I still like it. I mean, when I have a master bedroom, that's probably what it'll look like. So then for the bathroom, for the ensuite, I wanted to put the double vanity type of thing there, so I did put the 2 sinks, and then it also has a shower and a bathtub, both separate, so, you know, the one Sim could shower and the other could take a bath at the same time, and there you go. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Don't actually, though. That's terrible. And then I also wanted to just kind of put like that feature wall, I guess you could call it, with the brick. I think that that's really, really pretty. I love doing that actually I do it in a lot of houses. But I just really like the brick against like wallpaper or just regular paint. And then this is a little boy's room, and I wanted to make it look a little realistic, so I did actually end up adding a lot of toys all over the floor, some clutter and things like that. Super cute paintings also. And I just wanted to, I don't know, make it, like I said 1,010,000 times before, make it look lived in. But it's basically just like a classic boys' room, you know, all blue, a little bit of orange, some dinosaurs and stuff like that. Same with the girls' room, it's just like all purple and, you know, basic. But that is it. So now moving on to the screenshots. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on another video of mine again. I do upload every Monday through Friday, and I will see you all in my next one.
'cause I may not know you. Just let me hold you. You be my soldier, like you from the north. 'Cause I may not know you. Just let me hold you. You be my soldier, like you from the north. 'Cause I may not know you. Just let me hold you. You be my soldier, like you from the north. Real bad bitch, change out, don't let me ask you. Real bad bitch, change out, don't let me ask you. Real bad bitch, change out, don't let me ask you. Real bad bitch, change out, don't let me ask you. Real bad bitch, just let me hold you. Don't let me, you be my soldier, you from the north. Don't let me, I mean I'm real bad bitch, just let me hold you. Don't let me, you be my soldier, you from the north. Don't let me, I mean I know, just let me hold you. You be my soldier, you from the north.